beautiful Scorpios. This is Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you very much for coming to my table tonight. My name is Sherry, and we're going to work on December 2025. Oh, we don't want that picture. We want this picture. This is a Triumph card. And we're going to work on December 2025 for Scorpios today, so be prepared. Y'all are full of surprises, and I look forward to discovering what they are. Okay, one last time, and then I'm going to cut the cards, and then we will proceed. All right? They've been prayed over. They've been blessed. And we're ready. All right. Oh, this is the channel that uses an astrology diagram for a tarot diagram. And the astrology horoscope has 12 sections in it. See, it looks like a big pie with 12 slices in it, like those pie slices, like those big pies you get at Costco. And anyway, and each one of these departments, each one of these slices is labeled with a title. One title is finances, one title is communication, one title is your home, one title is your children, creativity, and so, and seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. So we get a lot of information as we go around the zodiac. It's very enlightening. Okay, now this is a well-loved deck, so I won't be needing to use this tarot book. I've used this one for, oh lordy, 25 years at least. And this is the calendar that my friend Link publishes every year. It's called A Year and a Day. And he researches antiquities. And then he writes down the dates in a calendar, so we know on what day what the Feast of Isis is. Isis is an Egyptian goddess. On December 25th, it's the Feast of Isis. Also on the 25th, DIES, Dice Natalis Invicti Solis, Birth of the Unconquered Sun. Does that have... Oh, so this is when the sun appears to, well, because days become longer around the 21st, really, but they don't celebrate it until the 25th. Maybe that's because they can't tell because there's only 2 or 3 minutes longer. I don't know. Now, also in this calendar for this year, on December the 2nd, Feast of Bod, B-O-D-H. Is that how you say that? Bodh Gaya, to honor the world's oldest tree, planted in 282 BC in India. Surely to goodness. Is that still alive? I suppose I need to look that up, right? Well, we do have Google it, man. Okay, on December 2nd, Tokyo's Women's Festival of Hari Kugo, Broken Needles, honors women's crafts and goddesses of craftswomen. Oh, so stay home and sew, girls. Stay home and do your arts and crafts. Sorry. Okay, in the meantime, well, there's a bunch of other, there's 31 days in December. You can check them all if you want to, because I like the calendar. Okay, so we're going to start with the first house, which is what you think about mostly. What you think about mostly is thinking. This is swords. It's all about communication up here. Oh, Lord, so you're dreaming up imaginary things. Now, wait a minute. You haven't got enough torturous memories in your possession that you got to think up some ones that are going to bug you even more? What the heck is up with that? Or do you want things you can't afford? Are you dreaming about how you will be able to afford them? Now, if it's because what this card, the original definition of this card, is unrealistic fantasies. Now, you see that? Unrealistic fantasies. Now, do you really want a gold cup with a snake in it? Do you really want a gold cup with a dragon in it? I'd take the dragon, not the snake. And do you really want one with, well, here's one with a castle. That'd be a big house payment. You don't want that. And so the thing is that there are lots of things you want. Be choosy. Find out what you believe is worth working for, worth waiting for, and worth doing. Because you could end up in lots of wild goose chases if you're not serious. So stop being flighty. Zero in on your common sense. Okay? Okay, second house is your own money. The emperor is not a nice guy. You almost try not to spend ever any money. It's possible. Or B, now at the end of the year, you've discovered you've spent so much money, you can't be doing that right now. Because the emperor is, not a nice guy. Most of the readers I know agree with the majority of readers that the emperor is akin to the teacher you hated in school, because that teacher would hand you back your homework every day and say, do it over. And he doesn't care if he's popular, does he? No. So if this is about money, maybe you're putting your own reins on your own self to stop the outflow and rein in your automatic tendency to get that and get that and get that and get that, Be careful. Well, I think you think you're going to be careful now, because you can't not be careful now. Okay, third house is communication. All right, now listen, you may be tempted to fib to a lot of people about a lot of things, because the moon is known as a fibber or a downright liar. Because if you think about it now, folks, this moon is shining, right? Au contraire. The moon cannot shine. The moon reflects the sunlight back down to Earth. That's all it does. So it's a fibber. It doesn't really have a light. It just pretends it has a light. And we all believe it has a light because it looks like it has a light. But that's the reason for its being, because it's an illusion. It looks like it has a light, but it doesn't. That's why it's the captain of fibs. Really. So, if you are going to talk to people, be aware that other people may be fibbing to you or maybe downright lying to you, and you may want to downright lie right back. Well, how's that going to work out? And not only that, we got these two major arcana here, the emperor, who's a mean guy, and the moon, who's a liar. This is not a good combination. So straighten yourself up, Scorpio. Now, fourth house. Okay, guys marching off. Rods, it has to do with business. So what? Well, now we got the King of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about your house. And, oh, look, here's an excellent card. Good for you. I was starting to worry. Holy cow. Okay, now this is, let me think about this. This guy is marching off somewhere. But the Knight of Pentacles doesn't move very fast. He's slow. He plods. He contemplates. He's not your take action kind of a guy. The Knight of Rods would be a take action kind of a guy. So what's going to happen is you're going to spend a lot of time thinking about how to improve your business or your ability to get new customers, whatever it is you do, your ability to make more money in your business. Now, what do we got here? Oh my gosh, you're going to be wildly successful with the ideas. So you may be able to, now remember, if this is your communication, you may be able to have a meeting with a muckety-muck at work and tell me you have this great idea. And they'll say, oh no, we can't use that right now. And they'll steal it right out from under you. So, be highly circumspect if you are actually going to figure out ways to get more money. And maybe if you have a coworker who is trustworthy, you may be able to bring him into the fold of your ideas, as long as he promises to keep his mouth shut, or you'll cut off all his fingers and toes. No, I'm just kidding. But he better keep his mouth shut. Okay? Because Your boss is not to be trusted. Nobody's boss is to be. Well, Scorpios have this automatic doubt. Look at suspiciously looking under the furniture for stuff. You know what I mean? Under the tablecloth. Okay, fifth house. Oh, look at what we got here. Oh, we got two major arcana cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is your fifth house of romance and creativity. Now, what are you picking up? Have you had a spat with your spouse? Because this is a person who's picking up weapons from the battle that she just won or he just won. And these people are looking bad and they're feeling bad because the enemy came back to get their swords and shields. So are you telling me then that something is finished in your world of creativity, in your world of romance? Something is finished. And if it's not romance, it could still be creativity, a creative project at work that somebody has leaked info on. Could be that. Okay, sixth house, work and health. We got the Queen of Rods. Oh, girl. Okay. All righty then. Are you ready? There's something about your work that you're going to walk away from. You're walking away from it. So maybe it could be that you're going to give up some responsibilities. I don't want that. Or you're going to give up one territory and take another one. So there's going to be a change in your ability, in your daily activities of work. And if I have to throw health in here, rods is obviously part of the business. Because the title of the category is work and health. Okay, that's the title. So here's your work, your boss, things that are important to you at work. And here's somebody walking away from. So some of the stuff at work you're going to walk away from. Not all of it. Because I don't think that you're going to leave your job. It's just that responsibilities will change. Territories might change. And they could even change the commission structure, the commission of pay, and blah, 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 because of the political scene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. So this indicates marriage partnerships and business partnerships are going pretty well. So even though it looks like the scenery is going to change around work, it's not going to be a detrimental effect. Or B, you'll be able to find ways to accommodate the changes that will be less hair-raising for you. Okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth house of money from other people. Look at this. Oh, lordy, lordy. It's the magician. What is he doing? He's manifesting things. He manifested as it is above, so it is below. That's how you get manifestation. You think it up, you tell your entities around you what you want, the ones on the other side, and they get it for you because they're the ones in charge of timing. We're not. They have to put you together with the right people that are going to make all this stuff happen. And you would be shocked at how it happens and the fact that it did happen. So you just go ahead and plan. You just go, and don't you dare let any doubts in your head, because doubts, well, what is it? What is it? It says, when you think bad thoughts, you get bad things. When you think good thoughts, you get good things. So keep that in mind. Only keep thinking, yes, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. If you think about it at all, you can just say it's coming. If you need money, you could get your car stolen through no fault of your own. Through no fault of your own. And so just be aware of how your manifestation could manifest itself. Oh, Lord. Okay, so excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So, okay, it's opposite this. Oh my God. So here's your ability to manifest. This is a guy who wants to say no. No. Tell him to, you know what, off. All righty. Now, then we got 11th house, right? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Now, what's this guy doing? This is another major arcana card. This is a destiny card. So I don't know how old you are, kids, but start making a list of the places that you want to visit. It could be it could be next year, or it could be in 10 years. Just make the list. Just put down random locations on it that you think would be interesting to visit, and wait for them. Wait for the opportunity to go there appear, because it will. Because you have set in force, you have set in motion this desire to go there. Now, don't go on a cruise in hurricane season. Please don't do that. Don't go to the Alps, or don't go skiing if there's a bunch of avalanches around. Okay, don't do that. But this is a virtual guarantee that eventually you're going to get what you want. It's right next to this guy right here. Holy moly. That's incredible. Yay. Yay for you, Scorpio. Okay, that's 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, okay, 10th house is career. Oh, we got a money card. Oh, we got the Queen of Cups. Money and love and marriage. What the hell? Are you guys going to redo your marriage vows? What? So, what does that have to do with it? Okay, the Hierophant is the Pope. The Pope is in charge of a hugely massive bureaucratic organization. It's the grand bureaucracy. You know, most people don't like bureaucracy, but a lot of us are forced to deal with it. So, if this is what? Oh, are you going to get a promotion? Because this guy is in charge of bureaucracy, and he's a major arcana. And one of these is the Scorpio that I'm talking about here today. And it's possible that because of this, let's call it a promotion, you'll get more of what you want, and people will be more happier for lots of things. So how about that? Well, you guys are having a financially good year, and maybe, unless I'm wrong, during a year when, you know, people are losing their jobs and prices are rising and places are closing and people are getting laid off. Ugh. Oh Lordy, here's long-term plans. That doesn't look like a good long-term plan, does it? So I don't think you have any long-term plans. After your magician gets you what you want, and your chariot takes you where you want, and your changes at work are going to further cement your association with them, you don't really have any place you want to go. The long-term plan that you had, if you were going to leave and go somewhere else, no, don't have that anymore. Now, if I'm wrong and this is about losing, I can't imagine it. I honest to God can't imagine that this be bad, because there's nothing bad here. But this is not fun, but that doesn't mean you're going to lose your job. Just means conflict. Oh, see, are you going to lose friends? Long-term plans and phone calls of people that you used to work with. You're not going to see them anymore. Your long-term plans just changed. About that. Okay, 12th house. This is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. And this is a person who is working very diligently to perfect his craft. He is Well, mostly he's more like an internship here at this point. He's a beginner. Now, I don't know why this beginner person turned up in your 12th house because, okay, maybe it's because if these three cards up here, if they turn out to be a spectacular improvement, then there may be lots of things that you need to learn and implement in order to cope with your good fortune. I think that's reasonable. Okay, now this card kind of has an effect on all the other cards here, and it's a Six of Cups. Yeah, no, it's a Seven of Pentacles. And what this fella has done is he's plowed the dirt and he has planted the seeds. He's watered the garden. He has pulled the weeds, and now it's time to pick the fruit. So harvest time. So it seems like no matter what your age is and no matter where you work, right about this time in the next several months, that you're going to be able to reap the harvest of the goodwill that you have demonstrated in your activities with your employer. Because this has to do with work and money. Now, it could be that you're going to have a great garden next year. It could be that's all it is. But because of these three major arcana here, it makes me like, woo-wee, be really excited. Okay, well, I hope that made you happy, because Scorpios, you sure made me happy today. And there are a number of major arcana here, which means most of the things I've said to you are absolutely going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So take notes. Check your calendar if something good happens, okay? Love you, mean it. Thanks for coming to Twisted Granny Tarot. This is Sherry. I'll see you next month in January 2026. I can't wait. Okay? All right, see you, bye. Love you, mean it.